As my first mission trip, I really went into it with an open mind.
It's not just about the project, it's about the people.
The people needed help, not just rebuilding their roofs, but rebuilding their lives, rebuilding their confidence.
Monday, we all got together and we had a really good dinner, but there was lots of leftovers.
Let's take some and give it to some of the families that were in need.
We knocked on Paul's door and he wasn't interested in the food. He was all set for the night. Tim asked him, he said, where do you have any other neighbors you think we might be able to share this with? And he said, Richard, across the street.
When we approached the front door, we called him by name. And I think that helped to kind of break the ice.
You could not grab his screen door because of all the nails that were sticking out. It gave you the sense of, I don't want anybody here.
The process of going in to meet Richard was just like walking from daylight into darkness.
What we walked into was so staggeringly horrific.
Started to just put some thoughts together from a safety perspective. What could possibly be done there that we could at least make the place safer and a little more habitable.
The first morning that we went to go work on his house, the plan was to get him into his wheelchair and to get him outside so that they could do the construction inside his house.
It was a long day. Everybody put a lot of hard labor in, and we were trying to get Richard's house to the point where we could get him back in so he could live in there that night, so he had a place to sleep.
As everybody started to leave, the most important way I saw God at work was Tim asked him, well, what do you think? And he said, this is nice, just like a little piece of heaven. Sure hope I can go there someday.
We gave Richard an opportunity to accept his Lord and Savior.
He said yes, and he asked Jesus into his heart to forgive his sin. And that was just so important. That's why we go on mission trips. It's not just to make a difference in the circumstances, but to make an eternal difference.